Hello, how are you? Godspeed Freeman. Shit, thank you. I'm sorry. Let's see, live squawk. Because we have PMIs in about. Ah. In about 2 minutes.
Player refreshed.
Player refreshed. So we have PMIs in about 2 minutes. I'm looking for shorts in gold, and I hope that this PMIs feel me. Finally, shorts in gold, right? Finally, at all-time highs. We are at all-time highs, I reckon. Let's see. Oh, fuck yes, we are. Well, kind of all-time highs, right? 5 minutes. All right, so this is gold futures. I'm gonna play some gold shorts. Hopefully PMIs will fill me in about 31 minutes. Oh. I don't know where though. I'm gonna place them here. I wanna get filled though. I'm gonna place them here. Mild risk. Mild risk. It's a sell limit. I'm gonna place my stop losses all the way here. At 2384. 2384. With
1 minute to go now. 1 minute.
one single contract. Doing the same here on my trade of 8 account. 5 minutes on one single contract. Yep, here. But 60. Well, that's too much. Let's see. 6. And stop losses here.
10 seconds.
All right.
51.7 for manufacturing services, 55.1, composite at 54.6. Trade at pre-limit June read for US manufacturing PMI 51.7, beating the expected 51.0. Services PMI coming in at 55.1, another beat on expected 54.0. The boots composite at 54.6.
Let me see the correct level for you guys that are trading.
Looking to the report here, they note that output growth hitting a 26-month high in June as price pressures are cooling.
So 2360.
They note that selling price inflation cooled to a 5-month low in June, though continue to run above pre-pandemic 10-year averages in both manufacturing and services, to point to some stubbornness of price pressures.
So looking for S&P 500 shorts again, and NASDAQ shorts. This is very cool. The
So overall
Nasdaq.
selling price inflation has meanwhile cooled again after ticking higher in April, cut down to one of the lowest levels since over the past 4 years.
Now, as
They
you
note
can
the
see, the
historical
Nasdaq
comparisons
here
indicating that the latest decline brings the survey's price
indicated
gauge
this
into line with the
low.
Fed's 2% inflation target.
That was some buy-side liquidity, liquidated. That's
So overall
cool.
that's the best services PMI read since April 2022.
Now we had a fair value gap here, but I don't trade this market at before the open, and I wasn't going to trade that. I wasn't going to trade this imbalance before PMIs. This would have been my trade today. Possibly a 2.3R. But yeah, let's wait and see what happens here. Let's see about that imbalance play here on the S&P 500. Again, same thing. Now, we do have a run on liquidity to the downside. Maybe we are going to look for longs. I don't know yet, guys. Depending on if this is a run on liquidity or a true break, we are going to look for possible longs. Remember, this is very soon. This is extremely soon. Where are you? Here you are. Where are you? Right. So we run the sell side liquidity both on the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. No, not on the Nasdaq. So we do have an imbalance. We do have this is very cool. This is very cool because we do have a divergence between the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. So I'm most definitely going to look for longs here on the S&P. Now, I'm not going to focus on gold today. This is going to be S&P versus Nasdaq. Not versus, but you know what I mean. So we do have this buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. I'm sorry. We're going to wait now. We're just going to wait for a fair value gap to be. Now, there's a couple of things that I could do here. We do have this IFVG, right? Inverted fair value gap, or this fair value gap here that could turn into an inverted fair value gap. Now, let me explain that in a second. If you have any questions, just ask on the chat. Now, if this is an imbalance created, I need to wait for this 5-minute candle to close, right? Now, I need to wait for this 5-minute candle to close. And I'm going to target this this buy side liquidity with my fancy mug. It's beautiful. Now, this is going to be a beautiful setup. Let me put in here the correct contract. So it's a ESU4, I guess. Yeah. Indices ESM. ES in the front M4.
So we're 10 minutes away now to the top of the hour. Next up from the US, we have the leading index release for May, minus 0.3% expected from the prior of minus 0.6, as well as the existing home sales rate for May, 4.1 million expected from the
ESU, no, I thought it was. We changed that, and ESU. There you go. Now, I'm ready. Now, let me explain to you about this. Hey, man, what are your thoughts on gold? Gold is very short. I'm not trading gold today. So we do have this imbalance, right? I need that imbalance to turn into an inverted fair value gap right here. Now, normally what ICT and, you know what? I just hate this color. Let me just change it to blue. I'm sorry, my allergies are acting up. So we have an imbalance here. Now, normally this is a bearish imbalance, right? Bearish fair value gap, bearish imbalance. Now, what normally ICT traders do, or smart money traders do, whatever you want to call it, is that they short bearish imbalances, right? In this case, the imbalance is created in a immediate down move. So these traders are going to short that imbalance, right? What I'm looking for is for a candle close above this imbalance to start my long position, right? And for this imbalance to get filled, actually, right, to start my long position and when this imbalance gets filled, this will turn into an inverted fair value gap, right, or an inverted imbalance. So that's what I'm looking for on the S&P 500. Someone asked me about now NASDAQ. NASDAQ liquidated those lows. Now that short at the open on the NASDAQ would have been an amazing short. This would have been a silver bullet entry. Silver bullet is an ICT entry model, right? It's pretty simple. Guys. I didn't take it because of PMIs, right? I don't like front-running news, but it's pretty simple. At the open, normally it's at 10 p.m. Yes, this is the NASDAQ futures, man. This is the NASDAQ futures. So normally you need to wait for a run on liquidity, right? In this case, you can see that this candle right here ran this buy-side liquidity and then a fair value gap or an imbalance to be created. When that happens, just place in this case because we run the buy-side liquidity first. We need to place play this bearish imbalance right here, targeting an opposing pool of liquidity. So an opposing pool of liquidity should be the next lower low, right? So that this would have been the play. I normally take this kind of setups. I do normally take these kind of setups, guys, right here. That would have been the trade. Pretty nice 3R. But I didn't take it because of PMIs. I didn't take it because of PMIs. So I'm waiting for this possible long position on because we don't have anything after that, right? So we are clean for possible longs on the S&P 500. Now I hope that that makes a little bit more sense on why I didn't take that short on the NASDAQ. So on the left side, I have the NASDAQ. On the right side, I have the S&P 500. Both of them are futures contracts. But if you are trading CFDs, oh boy, let me delete this. This is just an account that I used because, for example, if you look here at gold on MT4, on MT5 is trading at 23.38. But gold futures is trading at 23.49. So if I'm going to trade gold, I have to look for the correct price to send that signal to you guys, right? So that's why I use this account. All right, so NASDAQ and S&P 500, gold. Yeah. This is, gold we might be looking for also. Actually, you know what? We also might be looking for longs on gold. But the focus right now is that S&P 500 long. Possibly NASDAQ longs. Let's have a look at this. So any of those two markets that creates the opportunity first, I'm good taking it. If we have it, right? If we have that opportunity. If we don't, that's okay. That's okay. We have another couple of hours of price action for us to be able to take that in that trade. So if you have any questions, guys, just go ahead and ask. There you go. Now we are looking very good here. for that. This is very soon, right now. Absolutely bearish. This is absolutely bearish. I'm not taking any longs at the moment. Absolutely bearish. Yeah, I understand. So target should be all the way up here. Yeah, this is very cool. So this setup short was very nice. Same thing on the S&P 500, if you notice. But yeah, let's run through those two setups because this is pretty cool. So we had runs on liquidity on both sides, buy side liquidity, and here. But just have a look at this enormous imbalance on the S&P 500. Yeah, so I'm planning on going long. I'm planning on going long, right? So let me explain this again because this is pretty cool. What I'm looking at here is a run on liquidity at the downside, on this sell side liquidity. Now, I don't know if this is a run on liquidity or not, right? I don't know if this is a run on liquidity or not. This might be a true break. I don't know. I don't fucking know. No one fucking knows, right? What I'm looking at is this imbalance, this bearish imbalance right here. I'm looking for this imbalance to get filled and a candle close above this imbalance to start my long. I'm sorry, to start my long position. If whilst doing this, it creates a bullish imbalance, now this will be a massive long setup. It's all about the imbalances. Ooh, mama. So let's wait for that to happen. Whoa. There you go. We had that reversal. There you go. So we same thing on both sides. We do have that bullish imbalance. This is actually pretty cool to see how long have you been doing day trading with these concepts, with ICT concepts. Not too long. I reckon less than a year. I wasn't a day trader before. I used to swing trade more, traded the hourly charts, etc. I like day trading because I'm in and out of the markets really fast, and I'm done for the day. So I don't have to babysit my. I mean, you shouldn't babysit your trades at all, right? But yeah. Oh boy. But I do like. I mean, I like day trading, man. I do like it a ton. All right. After that candle close, I guess we are going to risk about 2 contracts on this. Let me just see about that. I mean, if it that doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. So it's a buy at market, and a stop loss should be here. I mean, my stop loss should be below the third candle that creates that will create that bullish imbalance. So I guess 5521. 55 what? 21. So 2 contracts would be $1,000. I'm gonna do 1 contract. I don't risk more than 500 per trade. So that's cool. That doesn't matter. This is pretty nice. Both on the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, we are going to go long. Oh boy. So we didn't have that candle close above that imbalance, so no trade for me just yet. Remember, what I'm looking at here is this, right? It will be very cool for the S&P 500, one, to close above that imbalance and making this an inverted fair value gap and creating a bullish imbalance that I can trade off. You sent gold signals with future price level the other day. I'm sorry about that. I'm still managing that, mate. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Cheers. 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 I'm sorry about that. Starting next week, that won't be an issue anymore. Also, starting next week, I'm going to do massive live shows. I'm going to stream the entire day. I'm going to stream the entire day. I mean, if I start my day at, 3 a.m. London because I'm trading the Asian session, I'm going to stream it. I'm going to stream everything, every fucking thing. That is going to be a cool thing. Let's have a little look at gold whilst we wait for this to happen. Now, are we going to really look for longs in gold? Fuck no. Yeah. Sadly, we didn't. We didn't take that short in gold. Where was it? Right there. Right there. This was my entire point of interest in gold for shorts. I didn't take it because of PMIs again. Remember, I mean, front running, high impact events is just a big no-no for me. So yeah, I'm okay. I mean, the market always gives you opportunities, right? We will always have opportunities. I didn't. I haven't made a trade just yet. Whenever I make a trade, you are going to hear a sound that says order filled. If you don't hear that sound, I'm not in the market. I am not in the market. Yeah, pretty cool. If it will be that would be pretty cool if the S&P 500 creates some, or the Nasdaq for that matter. I don't give a shit which one of them both creates the setup first. I'm gonna take anything. I mean, I only trade the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq during the U.S. session. That's all I trade. I also trade gold. Today hasn't been my week trading gold. I gave back all of my gains that I made on Monday and Tuesday. And I'm break even for the week. Yeah, that sucked, but you know what? It happens. It happens. I did take some very bad setups. On Wednesday. That was my demise. Yeah, that was my fucking demise. Hi Orlando, great trading with you. My trading view shows different values than yours. Why is that? Mine is about 50 lower than yours because I am looking at futures contracts, and you must be looking at CFDs. But it's the same it's the same thing, right? Just focus on price action, not the actual values. Not the actual value. So you see why it's very important to look for that candle close above that imbalance. Also, did you stop trading Japanese yen basket? No, I trade Japanese yen futures. The thing is that I haven't found any tradable situations on the Japanese yen just yet, mate. That's the thing. I do trade the Japanese yen. That's one of my markets. And whenever I trade the Japanese yen basket, whenever I will trade the Japanese yen, I am going to place my trades on the Japanese yen futures market, but I will send the signals on the pound yen, right? But if you look at the pound yen, it has been so choppy. This is the 50-minute chart, super choppy. There's absolutely no trades to take there. You are more than welcome. So whilst we wait for this, you know what? I'm gonna start using these fancy mugs from Anthropology for my live sessions. I like them. I hope I don't break them because my girl will be pissed. Fucking pissed. There you go. Now, let's see about that fucking long position. All right. First of all, let's see about this. I have the S&P 500 here, and I've been trading platinum too. Not successfully though. Not successfully. And do you know what? Whenever I take a trade, I like looking at the price action on Heiken Ashi candles, not candlestick, Heiken Ashi charts. I'm going to show you about that. NQU. Fuck you. Because this is very clean. But there are no gaps on the Heiken Ashi, so I can trade my entry model, my ICT entry model on them. There you go. How about a candle close? Remember, I'm trading 5-minute chart. If I were trading the 1-minute chart, there's absolutely, this is garbage. I don't trade the 1-minute chart. I used to trade the 3-minute chart, but the 5-minute chart and the 50-minute chart is where I find success. So those are the time frames that I use, the 5-minute chart and the 50-minute chart. Now the 50-minute chart is pretty cool because the 50-minute imbalance are the strongest imbalance you are going to find. Damn, bro. Why damn, bro? The 50-minute imbalances or the 50-minute, fair value gaps are the strongest one you're going to find, right? But when day trading, indices, the 50-minute chart is just too long to wait for candle closes.
Ok, apachó mi bambú. A venga. Ay, sí, señora. A venga, así. Así.
All right. I want another cup of coffee, so I'm gonna go I'm gonna go make myself another cup of coffee. Don't worry, I drink instant coffee, so it won't take me long. Be right back in 2 minutes. There you go. ¿Qué es esto? Alexa, apaga la verde.
Muy bien.
somebody. Ho! Yo, what's up? I'm back. You got a puppy? I got two. I got two puppies. One is named Bimba. Oh boy, there we go. And the other one is named Bamboo. Let's see if we can get that poo back, man. All right, now um, we got that. I'm gonna have to drop. I'm gonna have to drop to the 1 minute chart on both to try to catch that. Now here we have. I'm gonna trade the Nasdaq today. Now that I've dropped to this time frame, what I'm looking at here is a possible pullback, right? Now, I want a liquidation of this low, right? We do have a ton of things going on here. We have two imbalances here, with two bullish imbalances here on the Nasdaq. So I'm gonna show you them both here. So we do have two bullish imbalances on the Nasdaq. After that liquidation of the lows, another one is created here right now. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about this one at all. I could take a long here. Let me show you on the 5-minute chart on the S&P 500. Oh boy, on the S&P 500 5-minute chart. So yeah, this candle is way too wide for me to take a long position. So yes, I am going. I don't like trading this setup. I'm gonna wait for that pullback towards this level. I'm gonna trade one contract here. Two contracts. I'm sorry. 1910. 10 here. Buy limit. 1910. So that's about. I'm gonna trade one contract. There you go. So that's my setup for the Nasdaq. Let's see if I can get filled. This is going to suck. So we didn't get a bullish imbalance here. That's the issue here. All right. On the 3-minute chart, I reckon I'm gonna take this on the S&P 500. This order block long here. Yeah, possibly. Oh, 5518. 18, boom. So on the 3-minute chart, we do have this order block, pretty nice. Yeah, all that mess. I like it. I'm gonna trade this order block on the 3-minute chart on the S&P 500 on a pullback. I do want to get filled, so I'm gonna trade that to here. Let's see. Richten custom, no, custom, 3 minutes, and I need candlesticks. Yeah, that's it. So trading this this OB here, buy limit, and stop losses here. Sell stop. Let's see if we can get filled on this order block play on the S&P 500. Let's see about that signal. SPX 500. I don't know about this because I don't have a 3-minute chart here. Shit. I don't know. I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at the 5 minute chart here and see where it's at. So it's at the top of this candle, so it should be here. 54. Yeah, fuck it. Here. By limit to here. And the stop loss of 54, 58, 30. 54, 58, dot 30. Let's see. Yeah. So should be 4 of this. All right. So those are the for the signal. That I'm gonna send right now. Uh-huh. Stop loss here. There you go. I wanna dance with somebody. All right, so 3 minute chart here, boom. Let's see about those pullbacks. I'm gonna delete this Nasdaq on this account. I'm gonna trade the S&P 500 on a pullback towards this border block. This is as good as I could find. Also, bullish fair value gap here. Bullish fair value gap here. I don't know if we're going to get that pullback, but I don't like to trade. I don't like to trade this setup. This setup for me is not good. And I'm not saying that I hate it. I'm saying that the data shows me that it's a no-go. I'm not. It doesn't print money. Oh boy. Now I should have looked at this. I'm gonna go through this, what I'm looking at. No TP, no TP for right now, but it's this buy side liquidity right here. I haven't placed a TP, man. I'm gonna be since I'm trading one contract, I'm gonna let it run if I get filled. Now this, my friends, on the Nasdaq was the setup. On the Nasdaq should be very clear about this order block 2 right now. Now let's just wait for us to get filled. Now this was a very cool setup on the Nasdaq. Now if you, I'm gonna show you now on the 3 minute chart again. I knew that. I mean, the 3 minute chart is magic for day trading, man. I'm about to get filled here. So if I get filled, you're going to hear order filled. Woo! Woo! I wanna dance with somebody. What's regarding deal for gold? I don't know. I'm not trading gold today. Oh, the S&P did me dirty. The S&P did me dirty. The Nasdaq hit my point of interest. This 2-minute order block right there, not the S&P 500. So it did me fucking dirty. I would have gotten filled on the Nasdaq long, but you know what? We are still not deleting that pending order. There you go.
Order filled.
We are filled S&P 500 long, guys. We are filled S&P 500. I only got filled on 6. Oh man, what a dumbass. Oh boy, I only placed 6 accounts, not. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. That's okay. We are filled S&P 500 long. Let's see about this trade. Following you from the back, man. Super hot here. Well, I'm from El Salvador, so this is the tropics. But right now, there is a fucking tropical storm, and it hasn't stopped raining for a week. I mean, the roof of my house fell down a little bit. I can't show you because it's outside, but it's been hard for some people. This is a nice feel on the S&P 500, guys. Nice feel on the S&P 500. We are not out of the woods just yet. Don't start screaming victory. We're good. A Honda 25. We do have buy-side liquidity here, so I can take partials. But I'll probably take a 1-to-1 right there. We are not out of the woods just yet, but this is very good. This is a very good setup long on the S&P 500. So it's all about patience, guys. It's all about fucking patience. Now that we are just trading the S&P 500, I'm going to, you know what? The pool of liquidity that I am going to use this one. This is just, this high right here, I do not consider pool of liquidity, even though it is. Now, on a break of this high, so on a break of the structure here, I'm going to move my stop losses higher, just below the order block. But I need a break of the structure, Of the structure. Same thing here. Now, I'm going to go 1 minute. Hey, can I see? I just dig that, fucking around with those candlesticks and versus aching machine. What do you think about the euro yen? So, when it comes to euro yen, pound yen, etc., those to me are Japanese yen driven trades, and I haven't found any opportunities on the Japanese yen lately. So I'm flat the Japanese yen, mate. I wanna dance with somebody. Obvious point of interest on the S&P 500. Now, that was a pretty cool point of interest here on the NASDAQ too. This one right here would have yielded a much better risk to reward ratio, but you know what? It's okay. I'm good trading the S&P, in this case the SPOOs, because I'm trading the SPOOs.
Who's a good girl? Big up with it, yeah. Big up.
Say hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Oisty. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Bye. What broker do you recommend for a beginner? We do have this. We have broker partners. So let me show you. There. We have broker partners here. You can, if you open an account with ACAP, here you get access to all of our get lifetime access to all of our groups, So that's a cool thing. ACAP is a nice broker, by the way. Oh boy. So if I get stopped out here, that'll be me for the day, mates. I'm not taking another trade if I get stopped out. But this is quite obvious long. Does it work with MT4, MT5? For sure, man. It only works with MT4, MT5, ACAP. But you have to use this link right here. If you use this link, open an account, you need to fund it with the minimum, which is, I think it's 250 USD. And you have to trade with that account. And the reason we can offer this is because this is an affiliate program we are part of here. We partner with this broker. And by referring you to them, we get paid. And that pays for your lifetime subscription. There's nothing sketchy going on. This is just the fucking facts. We've made it easy for you to get lifetime access for only $250. That's it. And we don't partner with sketchy brokers that are willing to pay thousands of dollars per referral. We partner with brokers that we've traded with or we trade with. Yeah, it is a win-win, man. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. You're welcome. I'm hot. I wanna dance with somebody. All right, so I am going to wait for this to develop. There's nothing too much. Been live for an hour, mates. I'm gonna be updating my VAPs about this setup, about this trade. If you're not a VAP, I'm gonna leave you with some thoughts. Final TP is this pool of liquidity, these highs right here. Also, be careful with this, right? Ultimate stop loss, of course, below these lows. Do not move your stop losses when you're on a trade. That is just absolutely horrendous. All right. So, thank you for joining me, guys. I wish everybody a good weekend. Stay off your charts. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week for my. I'm gonna be streaming every single second of my sessions, so expect for me to be live for, more than 4 or 5 hours at a time. All right, so cheers.